In the random access file this week, Apple says it's cutting the prices on some of its high-end and mid-range Macintosh computers by as much as 31%. Some of the models affected include the Mac 2 FX with 4 megs and a floppy drive. That's been reduced to about $7,400. In the mid-range, the Mac SE30 with 4 megs and an 80 megabyte hard drive will go down to about $3,800. Software Publishing has introduced a new word processor for Windows that includes an integrated electronic mail front end. The program is called Professional Write Plus, and it lets you send or receive mail messages and file attachments without exiting the program. The document processor has a grammar checker that proofreads documents in 6 different writing categories, including business, technical, and fiction. Professional Write Plus also features a spelling checker and thesaurus. Central Point Software has announced a new virus protection program it claims will detect and eliminate more than 400 known viruses in DOS, Windows, and networked applications. The program is called Antivirus, and it can run as a standalone application to diagnose and repair existing viruses, or it can be loaded as a memory resident program to detect new viruses on the fly. Central Point Software also announced a new support program that will provide customers with a 24-hour virus hotline and updates on recently discovered viruses. Next up, Paul Schindler and this week's software review.
I'd love to be a teacher if they brought back corporal punishment. But seriously, for those of us who weren't paying attention in school, or even those who were, there's some more help on grammar checking available from Correct Grammar. It includes a spelling checker, but there's lots of those. This one works pretty well. More impressive is its ability to check capitalization, verb tenses in context, homonyms such as there and there, and punctuation. If you wonder why it suggests a correction, ask it. If there are certain grammar rules you just don't care about, move to another screen and turn them off. In addition, the program shows you each correction as it goes along, offering you the chance to disagree or just plain overrule it. The program can also find colloquialisms, wordiness, spacing errors, and split infinitives. There are some things up with which it will not put. Correct Grammar is $99 for the Mac or the PC from Lifetree Software in San Francisco. For the Computer Chronicles, I'm Paul Schindler.
Taking a look at this week's top 10 software titles for the Macintosh, Mac Connection reports that Mac Utilities is in the #1 position, with Macintax 1990 in second. Third is After Dark, followed by Sam and Disk Doubler. Rounding out the top 10 are Quicken for the Mac, Microsoft's Word, the Microsoft Office, Adobe Type Manager, and Excel. Adobe Systems has announced a new font technology called Multiple Master Typefaces that lets you manipulate the weight, width, visual scale, and style of any font. Normally, typefaces are individually produced by the type manufacturers and sold as fixed static fonts. Adobe says its new technology will now let you buy a single font product and then personally generate an infinite number of font variations. Aldus Corporation has begun shipping Freehand 3.0, a new design and illustration program for the Mac. New features include movable on-screen palettes that list the line and fill colors, graphic styles, and layers used in creating an illustration. The upgraded software also has flicker-free drawing and a screen redraw time up to 5 times faster than the earlier version. You can now turn your computer monitor into a touchscreen input device using a new product from Edmark Corporation called Touch Window. It can be used for most software programs that support a mouse. The Touch Window will fit on any color or black and white monitor up to 15 inches in diagonal size, and it can be removed and used as a separate graphics tablet for drawing, testing, and touchpad input. That's it for this week's Computer Chronicles. I'm Kate McGargy.
The Computer Chronicles is made possible in part by the Software Publishers Association, which reminds you it's a federal offense to copy software. The SPA provides information on how to stay software legal. Funding is also provided by PC Connection and Mac Connection, and by Byte Magazine and Bix.